Hello, hello. Evening. What's up, 3PO, Minimancer, Mom and Pop? YouTube censored me. Hello, hello. Looper. How do we do? Oh, let me set this up really quick. Here and here. Okay, good. Good evening. Sick of open world action adventure RPGs?
Well met, loyal friend. You've made a real impact on the realm. Thank you for your contributions.
Hey, Mr. Shakor, how you doing? Shako. We, well, let me grab this for you. Thank you for the 20 months, my friend. Thanks for the continued support. Cheers. Kicking us off this evening with some wisdom. Let's see what we got here. I don't know if I could ever get sick of that type of game style. Open world, you know, really detailed type of games like that. Alright, let's see what we got here, Mr. Shako. Wisdom for you, my friend. The greatest discoveries often lie dormant in the shadows, awaiting your courageous exploration. That's right. Just waiting for you. Don't be afraid of the shadows. All right. Smarts at a great price. Sign up today. Just wisdom, no intellect. Yeah, check it out, man. We started sculpting the weapon to the mouse of your piece here. It's gonna be like this this bone lance. It's a weapon for fighting the mimic. Tonight, folks, we are going to be working on our Dwarven Quilters. Dwarven Quitters. We did the sleeve. It turned out really good. The whole arm reads really well. So I think with the next step... Oh, we did the buttons too on his shirt. Buttoned up. The next step is to do... Yes. Yeah, I decided to go with like a lance. Like he's kind of like going to be poking the... He's going to be pointing it right at the eye of the mimic. So, it should look really cool. Once we have that built, we can start making the arms. Just like this. So we need to sculpt the hand that's holding this. We'll probably end up tacking this in with super glue, then sculpting the hand, just the frame for the hand. Then we bake it and then remove this and sculpt the actual final version of the hand.
Listen closely, traveler, to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
Slippery Mix, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Snapbush Kingdom. Thank you for supporting my work. I appreciate that very much. slippery mix. So anyways, I don't know if I want to do this part yet. I think I want to sculpt some accessories. I intentionally left his kind of clothing and stuff pretty on the plain side so we can accessorize him with some pouches and stuff like that. So let's no. Let me pull up some reference and we're gonna get to work here. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's see, I should have a box here. With some accessories already pre-made. See. There we go. Just put that right at his belly. Perfect. There's a little pouch. That's too tiny though. These ones are too small. Nice little scroll. Now we'll make some new ones. Let me grab a piece of wood. Oh, you gave it a face. It's cool, mouth and eyes. I like the color of the eyes.
Thank you.
Wow, that's great, Emma. You see, you're getting better every day. You should keep practicing, okay? She's so hyped up. She's been messing around with the cookie cutters and cut out a shape of a cat, and then she just discovered she can add a face to the cat that she cuts out with the cookie cutters. It's always so impressive how far we come as artists, you know, that all those little things, those mind-blowing discoveries, you know. It starts off real simple. Like, I can put a face on something that I made. And then it's like those mind-blowing discoveries is what like drives the addiction of progress. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna sculpt some accessories. Oh, no. Yeah. I hate when that happens. Just give me a second. Set up the camera settings here. There we go. Yeah, you know what we'll do? We'll do create let's see, a couple little pouches here. Then we'll do then we'll do the belt. I'll actually sculpt the belt. This is just the shape of the belt. $2,024 subscribers. You guys got this. No problem. I'll do something really cool for that many subs. So cool, I'm not even gonna tell you what it is. It's a super secret, special surprise. Grab some clay glue here. All right. Gonna add some glue to our board here so the clay will stick. And a lot of times these little accessories, it's easiest to sculpt them separate from the project, so you're not having to handle the whole project while you work on them. And we just take a blob of clay about the size of the bag. Hey, what's up, Aiden? How you doing tonight? That's a pretty good size, I think. Yeah, just kind of hold it up there. Pouch. Give it a little squish, make sure it's stuck on there. Hey, what's up, Ray Could? Enjoy your lurk. Hey, what's up, Funka? Good to know you're here. Alright, let's get the little lid to our pouch here. Like so. Goes down where the button will be and then back up. And around. Just like so. And there you go, done. Do you glue it on him when you're done? So I'll finish this pouch and then I'll toss this whole thing in the oven and bake it. And then when it comes out, I'll remove the hardened finished product and then put a blob of clay between this hardened piece and this hardened piece and just kind of squish it together with glue, of course. I wish I could keep sculpting. Why does the time go by? Hey, what's up, Glad? That's what happens when you, especially when you sculpt. Oh man, time flies. Before you know, you'll be as old as me. And I've been doing it for 15 years. You'll say, wait, what happened? Where am I? How did I get here? Oh yeah, it is late. Let's see, it's 1 a.m. Gotta pace yourself. Don't want to burn out there. Been down that road before. Just flattening the sides here. I'm gonna go into the top and kind of define this edge. Looks like we can see into the pouch there. Try to lessen your work hours, more sculpting there. Yeah, I mean that's the real goal. You know, the more time per day you can spend focused on that. I tell you what, man, when I was able to focus my whole day's worth of energy on sculpting, that's a glorious time for sure. But it's not easy. Even harder in Germany. Certainly if you're in a position to do it. Less work, money. I know. Exactly. Welcome to the life of a sculptor. There's a reason the you know, evil corporate businessmen don't become sculptors. It's not very profitable. What do you do for your day job there, Glad? If you don't mind me asking. It's always interesting to hear what people do. I'd rather be poor Glad than sad Glad. Yeah, exactly. Same. Financial administration. Oh wow. Oof. What a different environment, huh? That can come in handy. You know, looking back on my life, I realized that there's no experience you get that's not used, you know. So, some I've had some jobs in the past I never thought I'd ever use things I learned from it. I do. I did or I do. So you never know. No, they always say no experience is bad experience. All things can come in handy. Good shape. Oh. Hey. See what? Thank you very much for the raid, the host. Appreciate that. Welcome in. How you doing? How was your stream? Any other job would also make me more lazy and not liking it. Tries me to give my best. Oh, like you saying like not liking your job drives you to perform more on your side activities, kind of thing. The hope for a brighter tomorrow. Oh, yeah. That's a good way to look at it. For real, yeah. If you enjoyed your job, probably wouldn't push as hard on your side gigs. You know what I mean? Hey, thank you, Siwa. What do you do on your stream? I'm still fairly new here on Kick. Haven't gotten to know many people, so I appreciate that. My name's Cnapwish. I make one-of-a-kind custom sculptures here, so working on this guy tonight. Sculpt everything by hand. We do all kinds of different things. Here's a little chest that I'm working on. Some chess pieces. This is a Dwarven Quilter. So he's got this rope. Making some pouches for him right now. Yeah, get some rest there, Glad. Get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day. You gotta pace yourself. Okay. Get the button right there. Add some wrinkles. Just add some texture on the side of the bags there. What's the longest? Well, you know, I have some older work that probably is the longest. But that's also because I was not as efficient back then, you know, so. I think the longest piece I did a long time ago was, it was a scene with like 5 to 7 characters in it. A Marvel themed scene. But if I was to do that piece today, it would look better and take less time. Hey, cool, see what? Playing some doing some gaming. All right. Well, I do appreciate you following your viewers' advice and coming to check out my channel. This is pretty much all I do full-time streamer sculptor, so we have a different project assigned to each stream throughout the week, so this tends to be our piece for this Wednesday night shift till it's done. Okay. Now, do a little bit of texturing. Kind of a rougher leather texture. See if we can make this edge look a little more interesting here. Hey, thanks, man. I've been doing this for about 15 years. I've been streaming and sculpting now for like 12 years, 13 years. I started my journey on Twitch back in 2011. Probably about 9 months after I started, I got partnered and started sculpting full time. Yeah, I can show you some nearly as long. Yeah, I really hadn't been doing it a long time before I decided to start streaming. That was back before Twitch was even there was just gaming stuff back then. But I decided to stream sculpture and ended up becoming the first non-gaming partner on Twitch. Let me show you some other stuff more in the works here. Hey, thanks. Yeah, it's been cool to actually be able to finally branch out to other platforms, which had me under lock and key for a while there. This is what we were working on earlier. Alright, yeah, I'll show you a few things since you guys are new here. This is a skeleton pirate. That's the original character here. Kind of like wanted to make like a Monkey Island-esque type character, so drinking his last drop of rum. Oh. This is a D&D character. Commissioned D&D character. A bust. This is our Friday project, so pretty excited to work on that some more. He's almost done. And this one we were working on earlier today. This is a blue dragon. Also a D&D project. Lots of scale work left to do on this. We did all these scales up here this morning, and all this one. We started this side too. Yeah, this is a scene from somebody's long-running campaign. Thanks. Thank you very much. Well, glad to have you here. Okay. Now this piece we're working on here is actually, it's a likeness piece, meaning it looks just like the person a real life person. And so I'm taking a married couple, husband and wife, and I'm turning them into dwarves. It's a kind of a new project type, if you will, that I've started to do. This person, Corin, come on. Casey Snow Art, hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Yeah, we did our first version of this. Let me show you. Here. It's right here. It's actually a hanging piece. Instead of dwarves, these ones are like a woodland, kind of like brownies, or like woodland people, if you will, or elves. So this is another husband and wife combo here. And that spark. No, well, like a brownie. I guess a brownie is probably the closest thing to what it actually would be. Like an elf, but smaller. Woodland elf. And so that spawned the idea of doing this type of, where it take the likeness of someone who's married, or doesn't even have to be someone who's married, just taking a person's likeness and applying it to a fantasy character, It's a fun project idea. That's what brought on this second project here. From Willow, yeah. Hey, thanks, Casey. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for sending your people here. We're sculpting a little leather bag here for our other character. Dwarven quilter. They're quilters by trade, this couple, so decided to turn them into Dwarven quilters. Get these little details on here, and then we'll brush it with some alcohol. Hey, what's up, Lux? How you doing? How you been? It's different from each client, you know, is different. I do a lot of work for individuals, but I also do work for companies sometimes too. Gaming companies and stuff. I just did a project for Riot Games recently. A few others, but every client's a little bit different. I'd say the majority of the time it's like I want such and such character, and then that's it. Everything else is left up to me. You know, picking out the pose, designing the project, you know. And some clients, they know the pose they want. Some clients don't know anything that they want, and they just want a sculpture of something. I've had real open-ended missions like that before. I just can make something. Here's my budget, make me something kind of thing. Yeah. This one was very open. I think it was even my idea to suggest doing this type of project. This is for Looper and Company. A community member. Hey, what's up, Professor? And company. Hey, thank you very much, man. Thank you for the host. How was your stream? What were you up to? I've yet to catch a Professor raid. Or not Professor raid, a Professor stream, sorry. Yeah. People are all different with stuff like that. I don't mind either way, honestly. I look at commission is like it's like taking a quest. Yeah, got the quest giver. Someone with a golden question mark above their head. Only happy if the customer's happy if the quest is completed. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's kind of that's been slowly getting more and more that I've gotten on the radar of some bigger companies. Occasionally they need something made or want to promote something that's coming out or something like that. That's been nice. Could do some more of that. Old school RuneScape. All right, cool. Well, hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's kind of surreal. It's pretty surreal that when I started this journey, I was just doing StarCraft 2 fan art, and I was sculpting League of Legends characters quite a bit back in the early days, Then to be doing actual project for Riot. Fast forward a decade later. For the wall hangers, let's see. What do you use for the hanging part? Clay, wood, something? I use wood, like a thin plywood. I put the piece down on like a sheet of plywood. Yeah, this is a good example. So I after the sculpt is finished, then this is an older one, but it's still same technique I use. Then I put it down on a piece of plywood and trace it out. And then I cut that piece of plywood out. And then I use epoxy glue to combine this with the sculpture. I drill this hole for the logo. And then this one I drill a hole, right? And then I do the other part with the Dremel tool. I know there's like a router bit you can get for this, but I just do it by hand. So I drill a hole here, and then on the inside, on the other side of this piece of wood, I kind of like hollow it out with a sanding bit on the drill, and then a Dremel, and then I use a thinner Dremel bit to create the line. So, and then I sand the edges with the Dremel tool, and then hand sand it and make it nice and smooth, and then there you go. That's how I like to finish them off there in the back. All right, let's brush this with some alcohol. Then we'll add a button. Yeah, it's common for me to put LEDs in my work. I definitely I like working with lights. Got a couple. That dragon I showed earlier is gonna have a breath weapon, or like a lightning breath that will be LED lit. So this is isopropyl alcohol. This will dissolve the clay just a little bit, and then by brushing the dissolved surface, it kind of like rounds everything off. It smooths everything out, takes away those harsh tool marks, making it blended in. Isopropyl. Indeed. It's pretty non-volatile too to be around, you know. There's other solvents you can use for this process, but like mineral spirits and stuff, it's just not very good to be around too much. Okay, let's see. Let's do just a button here. Like so. Take a ball stylus and just drop a little smaller dot in the middle there. Is it electronics you use? Is it 91% or 99%? 99%. Cleaning up electronics. Mm-hmm. You've never seen 99%? Oh. I don't think you can buy it actually. I think you have to like have like scientist credentials or something. Or maybe I'm probably just thinking of 91% probably. I had 91% one time. It was I buy isopropyl alcohol for the sculpting, right? 75% normal stuff. Always widely available, everything's great, right? I can just get it when I need it. And whatchamacallit, I just so happened to run out, and then COVID happened. So I went like from store to store looking for just alcohol so I could use it for my sculpting. Couldn't find it anywhere. I'm like, come on. What are the chances? So Colleen from Stream, she ordered me 91% for to use. So I had that Pinky High premium I had that premium isopropyl for a little while there. It's not an issue now. You can use it. It's just gonna do the reaction much faster and more intense, so you don't need to use as much of it. You know what I mean? So the good stuff, yeah. I had some premium luxurious alcohol there for a little while. I prefer the 75% though, because it's just it can be actually, you know, ideally it'd be better to have both, because sometimes I really want it to react quickly and I want it to do a lot of smoothing, you know, because it's easy to overdo it with the higher percentage, and then you have to go back in and add more details, you know. So okay, well, I'm pretty happy with this bag. Should probably make another one though. Let me look around here for a second, decide what we want to do, and then make another one. Oh, you know what we should give him? Let's give him a coin purse. A big one. That's what I think. A flat big bag, and then a coin purse. Oh hey, oh, they work. I have audio cue notifiers now. Look at that, isn't that cool? And now I can do this.
Welcome, new adventurer, to a land of great deeds and bravery. Thanks be to our recruiter for their wise choice.
All right. Thank you very much, Professor Steezy, for gifting that one sub. You only get, for gifted subs, you only get a wisdom at 5 gifted subs, Professor Steezy. Not 1. Not 1. Sorry to inform you. Now you know. But hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And welcome there, Buho? Is that how you say that? Oh, alright. Fair enough. See what, ready?
Let it be known throughout the land. New champions have been welcomed by our honored recruiting hand.
There we go. +1. Alright. Fair enough. Thank you very much, dear Professor Steezy. I appreciate that. Alright, let's see what we got for you. Oh, ye peasant in the kingdom. You may be new to these lands, but you're more than a peasant, my friend. Okay, let's see what we got. As the moon guides the tides, let your intuition be your compass. It shall guide you to remarkable triumphs. That's right. There you go. Okay. That's cool. The notification system's working.
Listen closely, traveler, to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
My first Kick subscriber will be forever written in the history books. That's right. Hey, Tad not had. Tad not had. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. I've been at it a while there, Buho. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. We try our best. Okay, hold on 1 second here. Gotta get a photo. And put this right there. All right. Hey, don't feel bad about that, Luna. Seriously. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Okay, what were we doing? Oh, yeah. We're going to make a coin purse. So, the coin purses are actually really easy. Watch this. Like a money bag. So all we do is we take a blob of clay about the size we want it to be. Right about that big is good. Who's Eddie? Professor Steedy. Okay, just getting rid of any little defects here. Get a nice clean shape. Oh, really? Okay. Cool. I've definitely had a great time here so far since I've been here. It's been a cool addition to the kingdom. My wife wants to know if you're doing a sketch for the class piece, or are we going straight to within the class? We are not doing the sketch. We are going straight in with the Cosclay. I honestly think the sketching, project sketching, is more of an advanced thing. So it's not going to be necessary for the class. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool of him. Well, I could say I've never had a visit from Bezos, so he's already got a leg up in my book. Bezos guy. Okay, so now So we pretend like this is the part of the bag that's tied. So you can already imagine it, but it's essentially just this shape. And we just add these wrinkles here. Like this. He looks like a money bag, doesn't it? He works too hard. That's not a bad thing. It's a good quality. I can appreciate a good work ethic. It's gonna be one of the more fun parts of a project, is just making little accessories, detaching them. How fragile? Well, this is the material they're made out of. This is a hardened piece of it right here, and it's, you can see it's very very durable. So it's made it's like a rubber, like a hard, dense rubber material. So yes, they're very durable, very playable. So all it is just this wood with this rubber material. So. Yes, sir. I showed him some stuff. It's not baking. We gotta finish that other side first before I can bake it. That won't get baked again until we have another session on it next week. So. Okay, so now we're gonna make the end of the bag that there's the tie here where it's tied up, and we're gonna do that part, and then we're gonna do the little kind of the overhang of the bag that's tied. So I don't think there was a command there, Sarah. I don't think so. All I did was look up unfinished chess set on like Amazon, and there's just some basic ones that are spun on a lathe real quick for not a lot of money. I think I picked it based on just the size and general shape of the pieces. So okay, so let's see here. Gonna just roll this like this. There, just like that. How dare you? Yes, how dare you break my focus? There we go, and then we make the tied bit there. What's a man gotta do to get some work done around here? Jeez. Can a man stream and sculpt in peace? I thoroughly enjoy the distraction, don't worry. Alright. We need to add the let's just add this first. Oh, sweet. Kind of like this. Just want to get it on there, and then we'll make a rope that's got it tied up. It's not the pretty side. Yeah, that's the pretty side. Kinda like that. You know what? It's a little bit too long. Let's just give it a shorten there. There we go, it's better. Kind of like this. Oh, hey, cool. Hey, thank you, Booho. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it, my friend. All hands on deck, battle stations. Yeah, we got agents in place, sleeper cells. Half a mod. He's like Frodo Baggins, alright? Don't underestimate him. He may whine and complain the whole way, but in the end, he gets his finger bitten off and the ring falls into the fire and we win, okay? In the end, he doesn't even throw the ring into the fire. Gollum has to do it. You're good for nothing, Serb. Alright, so we need to make a rope here. Look, it's the journey. Samwise was the real halfling hero. Just gonna roll out a piece here and then give it a little twist. Twist it up. Well, you gotta think I've been wearing this camera for a decade. Crazy. I feel weird when I'm sculpting and I'm not wearing the camera, actually. But yeah, there's a reason you don't see a bunch of people with a setup like this. It's because there's a price to pay initially. It's very invasive to your space. But once you can get used to it, that's no problem. It only takes a few years to get used to, no problem. Only a few years. There was a few other renditions of it. It took a while to get to the harmonica mount. Those are some pretty hardcore earlier versions. We called it shirt cam because at the beginning it was literally just a webcam like clipped to the collar of my shirt. Those are the version 1.0. What was the second version? Oh, second version was it was a piece of string tied around my neck and then clipped to the piece of string. Because my collars of my shirts were all stretched out from wearing it. And then I started growing a beard. And that's what made me come up with the current version. String cam, yep. I didn't want to cut my beard, so I had to come up with something else. Hey, there we are. Ah, yes. Okay. Oh, thank you. Don't worry, it's not my first rodeo. I was part of Twitch during the Wild Wild West era. Those are some crazy times over there. Yeah. I think that looks pretty good. Get this little bend like that. Okay, now we do texture. So then once these two pieces are done, we'll bake them, and then we attach them to the belt wherever we want them to be. So, hey, thank you, Alex. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm just trying to decide what kind of texture we want to have on this. Probably just kind of a very light leather bag texture here. You know, the texture for leather or skin is just a bunch of squiggly X's. That's it. In the Hollywood scene, they call it the power of the X. Little known trade secret. If you want to make really cool skin texture real easily, just use squiggly X's. But yeah, when you look at it really close, that's all it is. Just a bunch of X's. Oh, is that where that comes from? It all goes back to those sculptors, I tell you. Plague upon humanity. Yeah, right? You know, interesting about the Greek sculptures, a lot of people like to think they're like hyper realism, but they actually made up anatomy on a lot of those, like adding areas of fat or muscle groups that don't actually exist because it looks better on a sculpture, you know. Hello from X. Hey, what's up in your dreams? How you doing? Yep. They didn't, and that's when I learned it's good to exaggerate features, because at the end of the day, we're not making scientific models here, you know. We're making something that is appealing to the eye, you know. A sculpture is not for a scientific diagram, you know. So you learn the rules so you can bend them, essentially, when it comes to anatomy and stuff. Yeah, exactly. That's what I used to think too, but I watched this whole documentary that breaks down all the old Greek sculptures and shows the muscle groups and the, you know, areas of fat and stuff that don't actually exist on a real body, and it's clear as day once you see it all side by side laid out. It's like, oh yeah, look at that. They just learned there's certain attributes or certain things that made something more appealing, or that's where we get things like heroic proportions, you know. I don't remember what it was called, it was a long time ago, but mind-opening documentary for sure. But heroic proportions are, a normal human is probably about 6 to 6.5 heads tall. So that means, you know, 6.5 heads makes up the human body. Heroic proportions are, they make a character look better and look cooler. And it's usually about 7.5 heads tall, or even 8. So just a smidge taller, a little bit longer. There's certain proportions that you can tweak to make something look more attractive or less attractive, especially on like a female figure. you know, longer legs, longer neck, stuff like that. Sinropa. Hey, thank you very much, Sinropa. Woodland Fellow 3 heads tall? Yeah, they're gonna have really disproportionately large heads, the ones we're about to do for the class, for sure. I appreciate the kind words there, Sinropa. And thanks for not just saying it, but meaning it. That's good. It's a good thing. The class, I'm doing a free how to sculpt class live here on Sunday. All you gotta do is tune in. It's gonna happen for the next 10 Sundays, but it's a start to finish project that you guys can follow along if you want to learn how I do things. It's free. And you just gotta join the Discord to get the material list, and that's where you'll be able to submit photos and videos of your work so I can give you feedback. That starts on Sunday. 9 a.m. Central Time is our first session, so I'm excited. You do game design? Okay. All right. Oh yeah, we can use this now.
The strength of the Sea-Knot Bush Kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Dad Gamer. Hey. Thank you very much for the host. I appreciate that. Welcome in. What's up? My wife does the notifications. Me and my wife actually work together on the stream and social media and all that stuff. So that's her handiwork. But yeah, welcome on in there, Dad Gamer. I'm a dad sculptor. You're a dad gamer. I'm sure we have some similar interests. What were you doing? What were you up to this evening? I'm fairly new here, so it's nice to meet you. Got some good ones, yeah. But playing Ark for the last 5 hours. Oh man, I fell into that. Well, I remember when Ark first came out, man. Ooh, that absorbed me for a while. I'm going to get lucky today. I'll be catching lots of fish. Sarah, thank you for the 15 bucks, man. I appreciate that. Showing off the dono notifications. Thanks, man. That one's Sarah's favorite. All right, let's see here. Let's give this top part a little bit of alcohol, and I think these are ready to go in the oven. I got into Anno, which gives me the same problems Ark did. I try to avoid what I call black hole games, the ones that just fall into and you just can't get out of because the gravitational pull is just too strong and you're stuck in there. Try to avoid those these days as much as I can. MMOs, yeah. I had a phase in my life where I didn't live real life and I played WoW. Definitely. couple years of playing WoW. I was back in the Wrath of the Lich King days, you know, Burning Crusade. The moment your WoW character ticks into years on playtime, yeah, way too much. I don't do, I mean, I stay pretty busy lately. I don't do a whole lot of gaming. Definitely not as much as I have. Oh, okay. Hey, Dad, thank you very much, man. I'm gonna go check out your stream, and I'll see you around, I'm sure. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Nice to meet you. Bye, Dad. Jeez. Okay, so these need to go in the oven, but we'll set those to the side for now. I think what we're gonna do here, I was thinking I might want to do a something on the top of his boot, like the trim there. Just something else, like a belt or something to finish off the top of that there. And then we'll actually add his belt. So trying to think if there's anything else I'd like to see over here. He's a chunky boy. This is a hefty fellow. Okay, let me look at some reference really quick. We'll do it here. Gator skin or fluffy fur? Nah, no furry boots. Just, I was thinking maybe even like a little, just like almost maybe like a ornately stamped leather or something. Or like just a leather fold over on the top. Let me browse really quick. Let's take a browse. Oh wait, back here. Am I proficient in drawing too? No, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm like terrible, but I'm definitely not anywhere near I am with sculpting, with drawing. It's just a completely different, you know, medium that I haven't practiced, so. Big leather fold with a bucket on each. A buckle, oh, a buckle. I think a bucket. I was immediately imagining a bucket on like the side of his boot. I'm like, what? Why? Why a bucket? I mean, we could make it work, but yeah, maybe a fold with a buckle. He's got the laces though, so we don't want to cover that up too much. All right, yeah, let's just get into it like this. Okay. So, first step is the clay glue. Let me move him really quick. Buckle boot. Put a little bit of this here, and then we'll spread it around. Take this out of his hand. Do it and spread the glue on both sides here. Garlic necklace. All right, now we want to roll out a clay tube that's thick enough to give us enough material. Probably about like this. that. The extra. Mount Everest snow boot. It's a little bit thick right now, but watch, we're gonna take this. I want to give it that nice sloped look. And we're just gonna roll this here like this. It's the harder to reach spot. Bit tighter at the top. Okay. Now, let's take a look. Just look at it, see if we even like it. I think it looks good. Definitely a positive addition. Not done yet, just no point spending more time on it if we don't like how it looks already, you know. Just look at it, yeah. Okay, so now, let's see here. I don't know if we're gonna have wrinkle, or I don't know if we're gonna have a belt. I think we'll just have it kind of split in the middle here. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, let's get a fresh X-Acto knife blade here real quick. It's a fresh blade. Nice and sharp. I do everything I do is commissioned. Yep, I do. For any pricing questions or mission questions, feel free to email me. Be more than happy to answer any and all questions. A nice fresh blade here, so it cuts nice and smooth here. Yeah, they're gonna get wrinkled, not as intense as the sleeves, but something like that. That's kind of what we'll be going for. Hey, what's up, Greg? How you doing, man? Actually, we should probably do the wrinkling first before we cut it. So let's just take this. How can I join that Discord server to get the material list? Well, click the link to join the server, and once you're in the server, just react to the rules, and that'll unlock all the channels. And then you just go to the CNOT School channel, and that's where you find it. So And to join us, all you gotta do is just tune in and follow along and have a good time. Hey, what's up, Ed? I almost called you Edward. Edawar. What's up, Fupped? Alright, let's see. So, how should these wrinkles go here? Right, like this. More subtle like that. Fun to pronounce names of people in chat tonight, yeah, right? Levo. Levu. This is made out of a clay called Cosclay. It's a type of polymer clay. Okay, I'll just kind of continue this wrinkle pattern here. Facts.
Let it be known throughout the land, new champions have been welcomed by our honored recruiting hand.
Well, hey. Oh, well, you get one, whether you want it or not. So, let's get one for you here. Hey, thank you very much, man. Thank you for the support. I do very much appreciate it. Oh, no, we never run out of wisdom scrolls here. Definitely not. No, no. What was this? Deadly Nightshade, okay. Let's see here. Let's see what we have for you. Hey, that's very generous of you. Thank you very, very much. You are a warrior, strong and resilient. Keep fighting for what you believe in, and don't let setbacks defeat you. There you go. Never forget it there, Booho. +1 wisdom. That's your 2024 advice, that's right. You like doubled my subscriber count. Doubled it. Hey, thanks. Well, thank you. Yeah, let's let you know I do stream. I stream twice a day, Monday through Thursday. Once on Friday and once on Sunday. 6 days a week. We got all kinds of stuff in the works. So you'll see me here a lot. Twice a day. Yeah. Mornings and evenings. I like that. I really like that schedule. I like splitting up my my work day. Five hours in the morning, 4 in the evening. I do, yeah. I have. Let's see here. Oh, geez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Technically 13. Yeah. Well, you know, here's the thing. I learned earlier on that it's better to have multiple projects that you kind of have a rotation through than to just have one that you're grinding on the whole time, because you get worn down. You start lessening your quality. You just want to be done with the work, and that ends up hurting your finished product. So by having this rotation, because they're all getting worked on, there's forward momentum on all of them. But yeah, by splitting up the week, it just keeps things really fresh, and it's like exciting to work on something every time I sit down. So. Someone's having a good time. The key there, though, is you got to have a schedule. You can't expect to, you know, if you don't have a rotation or a schedule, you'll just end up working on whatever your most favorite pieces, and then all the rest kind of fall to the wayside. So you gotta stick to a schedule. Okay, so now we're gonna do this cut here. It's bedtime for the little one. They always get this sudden burst of energy right before bedtime. Every night, I swear. Give me some of that energy, kid. Put it to good use. Second wind plus 3 sleep resist. It's like a, yeah, you're right. It's like a cooldown. You get extra power for such and such amount of time, but then once it wears off, you get like -5 energy level and pass out. Hey, what's up, DJ? DJ. I know how to talk. I promise. Let's go like this. Oh yeah. Who are they? Who are those people? I never heard of them before. They're from a faraway kingdom. Oh, okay. IRL streamers. I wonder if they know I'm their grandpapa. Grandfather of grandfather of non-gaming streaming. Probably not. Young whippersnappers. I've been sculpting for pretty consistently for about 15 years. I've been, that's not including the time I sculpted in my youth when I was younger. It's just when I started pursuing it as a grown-up, as an adult. This one I'm not sure. I lost track of the time on this one. Usually I track the time in the title of the stream, but this was an off-stream piece that started off as an off-stream piece, so I had no idea. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Nader Nation. Hey, thank you. Welcome. Bob Ross was the first streamer. Kinda. Think about it. PBS was the first kind of public platform people could create shows on. Yeah. The chat took a lot longer back then. You'd have to send in a letter. How quick chat has gotten. Yeah, this one I don't know. I don't know how long. I'd probably say it's probably around. Let's think here. Anywhere from 60 to 80 hours, maybe, on this one so far, because it's pretty far along. So. Hey, welcome. Since we have a lot of new folks in here, let me give you guys some project tours if you'd like. Show you some stuff. Some things we have in the works. So, I think I'll show you. I actually have a really big dragon in progress right now. That will be cool. See? About the size of a house cat. This guy here. Bring out the dragon. So this is a black dragon here. Let's see. We were working on his neck. That's the part we just did last time we worked on him, so. Pretty far along, but you know, still a lot to do, so. All right. There's not Pikachu, but I did a series of, it was 3 Pokemon in like a Halloween theme, and I did a Squirtle. I can show you Squirtle. I don't have them anymore, but I have them on my Be Right Back screen. Let me just put this on for a second. Let's see. It is. Let me just fast forward to that part. Oh, yeah, there he was. So, I really liked how this one turned out. So, it was Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander, but Halloween themed. So you got dead, whatchamacallit, coughing head hollowed out for candy, you know. Pumpkin shell. There we go. Let's see here. This is another dragon I have in the works. This is blue dragon. This one's gonna have LED lights. It actually is it's gonna hang on the wall, and then there's gonna be a part down here that's gonna be like water parting with like a broken ship that's getting destroyed by the dragon. So we did all this morning, all this texturing this morning. I have a website, yeah. I do. cnotbush.com. But yeah. What else can I show you? Here's something that, I could show you, yeah, you know what? Let me show this one. This one's pretty cool. Another D&D piece. I actually did this as a class project. I taught a class on how to sculpt how to take a normal box or chest, you know, that you'd buy or find, and to turn it into a mimic. So this was the well, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the kind words. I'm fairly new here on Kick, and it's definitely nice seeing you all, so thank you. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. So this is the mimic. Any pricing questions, just feel free to email me. I'd be more than happy to answer those via email. It's easier to deal with it that way. So yeah, just shoot me that in an email. There we go. So there's gonna be LED lights in here coming out of the throat, and then he's gonna be actually fighting a this right here. This mouse. He's gonna be he's gonna have his tongue's gonna be coming out and grabbing the mouse, and he's gonna be like this, about to poke him right in the eye, just like this. Which I'm sculpting the lance for right now. Let's see this. There's his. That's gonna be his weapon. So he's gonna be mounted up like that, just about ready to jam it in there real good. It is, yeah, it's just a harmonica mount. How do I price projects? Well, I just try to kind of come up with an idea on how long it'll take, and then slap a dollar price tag on it. That's about it. Of course, I'm always wrong. It usually takes longer, but you know, it's like a win some, lose some kind of system. And then I don't know if anybody's a Warhammer 40K fan, but I got a really big Warhammer piece. Multi-character. Mr. Gabriel. This one's entered the painting stage of the process. It's a 2-character piece. These are the big ones that are in the works right now. Grab his hammer. Okay, so this is the orc boy that he's fighting against. Yeah, Sarab's seen the this piece in person, so this is Gabriel Angelos. And he's wielding this hammer here, which actually will light up. So we're gonna catch the light with like effects to kind of make it look like it's lightning infused, you know, like it's lightning going around it like a power hammer. So, but the button's right there, and then the battery pack is hidden right there. Little magnetic little door, just like that. The power. I should mold and cast one of these just and use it as like a little meat tenderizer in the kitchen. Just tenderizing some meat here with my Warhammer 40K hammer. I'm a chef. I would buy 12. Let's see, we would have to, we'd have to mold it and cast it in wax, and then we'd have to do, oh geez, I don't even know. Maybe out of aluminum. Meat tenderizers don't have to be made out of steel, I don't think, right? That would be a little tricky. There's honestly so much stuff in here. We could just do show and tell all night. But I'm just gonna show one more here, and then we'll get back to the task at hand. This is the one we'll be working on tomorrow morning. The Minotaur. Yeah, for sure, Burkle. Shoot me an email, and so that way, let me know what you have in mind, and then you can get at least some pricing info and kind of know where you need to be. It's also worth mentioning I don't charge anything to clients until I actually can start work on their piece, which can take some time because I got a list, so it's best to get on the list sooner rather than later. Could I tell a price range? It's from probably about $300 to $500,000, somewhere in there. That's the price range. Somewhere in between there. It's hard to make something for less than 300 though. It's possible, but it's challenging. Maybe like 150. So you're saying there's a chance? Yeah. Hey, how's it going, Dashido? How's Lizelle coming along? She's coming along good. We just started doing her body anatomy. How long is the wait currently? I have no idea, actually. It's too hard to really put a time on, and I've learned in the past that if you can't put a time on it, don't put a time on it. So sometimes it moves faster than, and other times it moves slower. So, because I have people lined up, and then when I go to set up my next lineup of projects, if people don't contact me or they're no longer interested or whatever, then the line shifts down and moves quicker than expected. But yeah, it's just too hard to know. But I will say, if you need something by a timely manner, just let me know, and we can make it happen. So yeah. So this is the Minotaur so far. We just got his upper body locked in, so I think what we'll do next on him is probably leg day. We'll probably start the legs tomorrow. Because now that he's baked, I can hold on to him like this, and we can work on the legs. It's all about giving yourself somewhere to hold, And with this material, you can bake it many times. You can lock it in, and the clay stays workable until you do that. So, yeah. All right, Dwarven buddy here. You just use a normal kitchen oven. You don't need a
Let it be known throughout the land, new champions have been welcomed by our honored recruiting hand.
You don't need a special oven. You don't need a special oven. She Devil, hey. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. 5. You get a wisdom. Let's see here. Let's see what we got for you tonight, D. Oh. Sometimes they don't. There we go. Okay, that's good. Embarking on a new adventure can be risky, but it's a journey worth taking. That's right. To take risks in life. That's for sure. Especially to get ahead, right? What brand of clay do you use and do you recommend it? I use Cosclay, and yes, I do recommend it. The reason I recommend it is it's very user-friendly, but this is the most important part. So all my work you guys see me doing is made out of Cosclay, and what makes it awesome, and this is a huge game changer, especially because I ship my work all over the world, you know, and I make things really detailed and delicate. Well, the material I make it out of is this stuff right here, and it's flexible. This is a cured piece of clay right here, baked and cured. So it makes the work pretty much indestructible. It lets me do, you know, like these little beard hairs that are coming off here, you know, all that kind of stuff. You don't have to worry about it breaking, you know. So just makes the work really, really sturdy, really durable. So if you use other polymer clays, that's not the case, and you end up running into a lot of problems with things breaking. And it's just, if you're gonna put time into making something, you might as well make it out of sturdy material, you know. Otherwise you're just wasting your time, you know. So yeah, get some Cosclay if you can, if you want to get into this kind of stuff. Oop. I use medium firm, yeah, the medium firm. I wouldn't go with soft. I would start with medium firm and then decide from there how you like it. Oops. There's all kinds of benefits to working with this material. That's just the main one. Always wanted to get into sculpting when you were younger? Well, maybe it's time. Actually, this Sunday we're starting a new class. Now's your chance. This Sunday. It'll be 2 hours every Sunday for the next 10 Sundays. And I'm gonna hold your hand and walk you through a project start to finish. All you gotta do is follow along. If you can't catch it live, you can always go back and watch the videos too. So we're gonna be working on like a woodland gremlin type character, something that I think no matter what kind of skill level you're at, you're gonna be able to, if you follow along and really try, you're gonna be able to create something good. So just join. If you're something you really want to do, you're interested in, just join the Discord. I have the material listed, or list is posted in the CNOT school section, and that's also where you'll be able to submit your work for feedback. So you'll be able to post video or a photo of your work, and I can give you weekly feedback. That's something we're just getting started here. My grandma used to buy me clay as a kid, but then I just got into drawing. So it's a good grandma. It's alright. Maybe you just prefer drawing over sculpting. There's nothing wrong with that. How much clay does a piece like the one you currently are working on use? This is a big boy. He's a big thick guy, so this one's probably about 3 pounds, I would say. It's a bigger in size piece, but also the width, you know. And it all depends. The better job you do with the tin foil or the aluminum foil, the kind of like the less clay you'll use. Okay, now we're gonna get this wrinkle showing here on the edge. See that? Like this. Suga. Suga. It's like sugar in German. Suga. Hey, welcome. You can bake in segments. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This piece is, yeah, it's every like area is a segment. So like everything is baked on this. Everything except what we just added here. This collar of this boot. So I'll probably do the collar of the boot on both the boots, maybe the belt, and then I'm gonna do like a frame for the hand. It'll just be like a really skinny, almost hand structure, and then I'll bake it and lock it in, and then I'll build the actual detail of the hand on that structure. So he's holding this this item here. This is a roll of quilted material. So they're quilters, Dwarven quilters. Okay, that looks good. Just needs detail. I think before we do that, let's add the other one, so we don't get too kind of ahead of ourselves here. Hey, awesome. I promise it with same state of mind I'm in when I sit down to work. Create a nice creative space. Good music. Enter into that flow state is what I call it, where time kind of ceases for a little while, you know. Rebaking does not hurt the clay, no. Hex bags. Where you going, DJ? Oh, out of his head. You guys are coming over? Well, you can if you want to. We have CNOTCon every year. You guys can come to CNOTCon. You have to buy boxes of clay, and if you buy a box of clay like this, there's 5 boxes of clay out there in the world that have a golden ticket to my Wizard's Workshop. Select 5 individuals per year. That's actually my hand on the box and my sculpture. Looking for my future replacement. You stole fizzy lifting drink. Good day, sir. Have you ever done a bust of someone or a figure of someone? Like a portrait? Yeah. I've done portrait work. Well, over on Twitch, that's where I've been. I see. Twitch finally gave me a sock. CNAT Bush has clothing from Master. I'm free. I can stream on other platforms too. Oh yeah, here. This is an older one, but this is a portrait. There you go. This is actually of a GTA roleplay character. Yeah, he's old. A little bit dusty. Shaggy Dankweed, if you're familiar. Welcome to the green side, yeah. Very green over here. Alright, now we gotta flatten the plane here. This tool. Yeah, this is Sculpting Simulator 2024. It just came out. It's an awesome game. Welcome. They have what was that called? Medium? Is that what it's called? The VR sculpting? I've always wanted to try that. I don't have a VR setup though. I feel like there'd be one thing missing that they have to, there's one problem they have to solve. When I touch something with the tool, there's pushback, right? There's something firm and hard there that I'm running into with my hands. That's the missing element, because VR sculpting, it's like you're sculpting air. You know, there's nothing pushing back as you're trying to move the material, right? That's what I would be, I think, missing. But I still want to try it. I think it'd be fun to try still. They can figure out that, and VR sculpting would be pretty crazy. Do they really? I like a good I like some good simulation games. I've never ran into that one. Sounds pretty cool. Model builder. I played that that art that paint, you know, the one where you're a painter, like a French painter. That one is pretty funny. I'm sure you've played that. It starts with a P. Can't remember the name of it. Okay, let me add the wrinkles. It's a good song. Oh, hey, Clayton, you have a good one. Wait, when did Clayton say goodnight? Oh my goodness. Poor Clayton. Sculpt's a fake golden ticket. I'm out. See you all tomorrow. Poor Clayton. Good night, Clayton. I'll see you later. The right base? Well, these bases are temporary, so you can always, you make the final base once the character's done, and you can just balance it out that way. And welcome there, Billy. Welcome. Careful not to run into our already completed work here. Hard to reach spot. Okay. Turn. Right, yeah, I mean it has to be, I mean, this base is not very heavy, but the center of gravity is right about here. So it's all good. All that weight's just going straight down. Hey, thanks, Jay Skeleton. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Alright. Let's trim up that edge with the knife and then get that undercut going. Sharp blade. You want the blade to be really sharp when you're cutting like this, because if it's dull, it'll kind of stretch or pull the clay as you're cutting and distort the shape. So it has to be nice and sharp. Hey, what's up, Paul? Paul Shack. How you doing? What's all this about? This is a dwarf quilter. It actually has the likeness of a real person. Their husband and wife, and I'm turning them into dwarves. And they're quilters, that's their trade, so creating a piece based on their likeness that, you know, fantasyfies them. Yeah, so this has the likeness of the actual person. No, it won't burn the box. Yeah. The temperature that you bake the Polymerclay at is too low to affect things like wood, so. Let's see here. Let's get the guideline here, or undercut. Keeping in mind the thickness of the material. Yeah. Yeah, it's best to use things that are like untreated or unstained, but I mean, sometimes, yeah, you can definitely use, you can still use it just to ventilate your kitchen. Anytime you're putting something in the oven that you're unsure about, just ventilate very well. Open a couple windows, close the door, you know, all that fun stuff. Oh yeah. J Skeleton. Captain J Skeleton to you. Make the cigar taste bad. I don't think so. You're not doing the inside of the box, so it should be fine. Plus, this is a non-toxic material, so there's no worry there. You could also sculpt elements for the box and bake them separately and then attach them with like a glue or something if you're trying to design a custom cigar box. What I would do, or you could even, if they're all the same exact dimensions, you can have one cigar box as like almost like your mold. You would wrap it tightly with tin foil so the clay wouldn't permanently stick, but it'd be form fitted, you know. Sculpt the parts, bake it, then remove the foil with the parts, and then attach them to the other box with glue. If you were worried about it. Or you just sculpt right on the box, so. Either way. Okay, so finish up this boot trim, and I think we'll do the belt next. Scene inside. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I see. A shadow box. Oop, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, it should be just fine. The temperature's so low in the oven, you can even use like cardboard and stuff without any problems. It's like a base. Okay, let's get this edge looking nice here. So what brought you over to Kick there, Philly? I think you said it was your first time here, right? Alright, we're going to use alcohol now and smooth out the surface. We'll do some texture. Alcohol on the brush. Back to earth creation. Okay, cool. What kind of work does she do? Crea Natura. Hey. How you doing? Hey, Sarah, have a good night, man. Thanks for joining. Thanks for filling the gap. Even though you might be short. This is isopropyl alcohol, 75%. So it dissolves the clay a little bit, and by brushing, we are kind of like smoothing things out, getting rid of any little bits of clay we don't want to be there. It also will remove any fingerprints and just kind of mellow out the tool marks. Still leaves the marks, you know, still leaves the shapes, but makes it look less tooled, you know, more natural. So I like doing this step first before adding the texture. Just gives us a nice kind of clean surface to texture, and then we'll do this step again after we've added the line work. We'll mellow it out with the with this process again. Let me before we get into the texturing though, let me go grab some coffee and throw those little pieces we made earlier in the oven so they can be ready for us when we do the belt. I'll be right back. All right. Let's get our texture built here. I think we'll use this tool. Okay. Okay, staying up late there, eh, Crea Natura? The after party. Hey, thanks, Philly. Appreciate that. Get a nice leathery texture going here. We want the texture to be read a little bit more harsh than we want it to actually be. Because when we brush over it, it will settle things down, so. Make it a little more coarse, and then after the brushing, it should look perfect. Using our wonderful squiggly X technique. Making a bunch of squiggly X's. $3:30 here, and at 6:30 I'm baking the bread. Wow. All-nighter, huh? Squiggly X's, that's right. This is tingling your brain. Good old brain tingle. I'm excited too. I'm excited for the class. I feel like we're gonna have some pretty high participation. I'm very excited. It's always so much fun to see people getting into it and seeing everyone's work progress week by week. I'll go to sleep about 20 minutes, get 2 hours. Oh my goodness. Oof. Poor guy. It's gonna be a rough day tomorrow, my friend. I can't even remember the last time I didn't get... Well, I can remember the last time I didn't get 8 hours. This is when Emma was born. It's probably 4 hours at a time was more common with a newborn. I do not miss that face. Definitely not. Alright, now we do it on... Now say what, we could probably add some like a little bit of damage, kind of like this. Hey, what's up, Tim? Tim the CAD man. Do you use CAD, Tim? Like the drafting program? You were still sculpting 8 hours a day on 4 hours of sleep? Yes, but I napped in between, for sure. I miss naps. You know, I've gotten really good at napping, playing a game with Emma while simultaneously napping at the same time. This is what you do. You create the game, okay? And you create these little gaps of time where the child has to go and do something, like some sort of a task. And then you just fall asleep. And then they usually try and wake you up. You say a couple more lines in character and then send them on the next quest. And then you fall back asleep again. That's pretty much how it works. I've been sculpting for about 15 years consistently here. Just, 13 of which I've been streaming and sculpting. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Does not work with 8-year-olds anymore, I must say. Yeah, but by then they can read books and stuff, you know. Hey, go read a book, kid. Get out of my face. I'm taking a nap. Not your entertainment system anymore. That's my job. That's my job. I'm glad you're feeling better this evening there, Shido. Your absence was missed, or your absence was felt, I should say. Hey, thank you. I do occasionally get some work usually for game companies, like Riot Games or the makers of Atlas Fallen. Also, I've done work for Digital Extremes, they're the maker of Warframe. Sure, there's some more. I'm just not remembering. Riot Games and Atlas Fallen were recent ones. I was commissioned last year. I was commissioned by Twitch actually to do a trophy for TwitchCon. I made a TwitchCon trophy. Having a nerdy child is like gaining player 3. Yeah. Well, let's just say Emma's growing up experience is very different. She's probably not gonna fit in. Yes. So it's a good thing. She'll be more likely to become an introverted nerd. Ha ha ha. Spend her days sculpting and playing video games with Dad. Instead of silly kid shenanigans. Silly normal kid shenanigans. Yeah, for sure. It is. It's always crazy to look out in society and how normal people are and realize that it's like the same high school mentality. Like some people never, a lot of people never escape that. They live this like high school mentality their entire lives. Pretty crazy. Normal people scare you. As they should. A normie in distress is a dangerous thing. I guess the definition of normal is different for everybody. It's like the ones fully plugged into the normal game, the normal life game. That looks good. Another part done. Alright, so we're not going to do the belt tonight, but we need to get the hand structure part done. That's what we need to do next. So, we're going to take some super glue. And let's let this here. This is an accelerator, which makes the super glue instantly dry. We're gonna glue this part on here, like this. Pretty much in the position it's gonna be at. So let's figure that out. I like that, I think. NPCs. Need something? glob of super glue. Give it a spray. So it doesn't go anywhere. I'm using super glue because I want to remove this later. I want it to hold in place for now, but then later I want to be able to. This is it's called an accelerator. What it does is, as soon as you spray this on super glue, it instantly cures it. So you can kind of weld. It's like welding with super glue. So instead of waiting around for it to harden up, we just give it a little spray. Yeah, it's nice stuff. Definitely nice to have. Okay, so let's take some clay here, and we're gonna building the frame to the hand. So it needs to be kind of the same proportions as this hand. But it needs to be a thinner version of the hand because we need to leave room to actually add. We're not doing the detail of this one. This is just the structure. Why is this?
Greetings, fellow adventurer. We've got everything you need to rest and refuel.
Definitely Creator. Thank you very much for the 3 months, my friend. Time for a wisdom. This is for you. Definitely. 3 months. The greatest battles are not fought with swords alone, but with a brave heart and unwavering determination. There you go. There's your wisdom. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Okay, it's gotta be pretty thin, these fingers. Hey, King of Crows. Hey, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Welcome indeed. The twinkle in his eye, the sparkle in his face. I need five of these. Okay. This is a left hand. Let's make sure we get the length of the fingers correct here. About right there. Okay. Yeah. Hey, AVF. Glad to have you with us. And if you didn't know, we are starting a free class, a how to sculpt class, if you are interested in learning. It starts on Sunday. Okay, let's see. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. That's right. People of all skill levels can join in. Be for 10 weeks. I'll walk you guys through the start to finish creation of the whole project. So no detail left behind. That's about right. A little bit thinner. Yeah, well, it's gonna be saved as a VOD, so if you don't have the time, maybe in the future. Okay. So let's get the size of the palm going here. You work weekends? Well, like I said, you can still benefit from the class. Wait, left hand. Okay, this is the pinky. You just won't be able to watch it live. You just have to watch it in VOD. And you can still submit your work onto Discord, and I'll still address it during the next session, so you can still get feedback. Okay, thumb goes on this side here. Here to there. Hey, what's up, Pogus? Let's get where the finger is supposed to bend. So here and here. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Sowski. Howdy. What do you use C4, Cosclay? I've not really used it at all. I don't know. There are many uncharted territories for me, even still. New lands to explore, new things to try. I am but a fellow traveler myself. I've just explored a little bit more of the land than you. Okay. Explosives. You found my work on Pinterest. Oh, cool. You're the first person I've heard say that they found me on Pinterest. That's pretty sweet. Do you ever use media outside of clay as well? I'll do some mixed media on projects, but yeah, I don't really do much like painting or drawing or anything. I stay way too busy with the sculpting work. Occasional carving, you know, wood carving every once in a while. Alright. That should work as a... This is just a structure, a hand structure that we're going to build on top of. So, we don't want to flesh it out all the way. Just want to think of it like the bones, almost. Okay, so let's take this here. It is a left hand, okay. Yeah, me and the missus. Yeah. Do the paint work. She also does all the stream stuff and all the video and photo work. I'm just the clay guy. I do a little bit of painting too. Let's measure our distance here before we lock it in completely. Let's see. This is calipers here. Let's see, wrist to elbow distance. There we go. Wrist to elbow, there we go. That's good.
The strength of the Sea-Not-Bush Kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Hey, what's up, Raiders? Welcome. Balak? Am I saying that right? Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Come on in. Welcome in. Balak. What do you stream there, Balak? This is my first time being raided by you. Your English is gläufig. Sehr gut. Sehr gut, mein friend. Meine friend. It's the yellow of the egg. Well, welcome. Come on in. This is you guys' first time here. I do. My name's Sea-Not-Bush. I make one-of-a-kind custom sculptures here. We're sculpting a Dwarven quilter. Ah, okay. Are you guys a Deutschland stream? I play video games and talk about football. Some guys in my chat said to me, I have to raid you. Oh, very good. Well, thank you very much for that. Cool. Games and football. Are we talking about American football, or are we talking about European football? Or soccer, as like we like to call it. Hallo, wie geht's es dir? Welcome in.
The strength of the Sea-Not-Bush Kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Well, hello. All right, double raid. We just got raided by Bullock there. Now Doomfruit. Welcome, Doomfruit. How was your stream? Come on in. Happy to have you. Doom fruit. The doomiest fruit. I appreciate that. There. Thank you very much. Hey, how you doing? We're sculpting a dwarf tonight. Dwarven quilter. So people, with my English, I should play darts better. So good night. I'm gonna play some darts. All right, cool. Have a good one. Gute Nacht. Schlaf gut. Alles klar, tschüss. We just did the trimming on the boots, and now we're sketching in the hand, so it's not going to look pretty, but it's all about getting the structure in there. So I'll show you guys some other stuff we got in the works here. I'll show you. This is it's a really large dragon project to have in the works. It's been good, man. It's been a good day. This is a black dragon here. Really hold it out there to get it in frame. Definitely a big one. Dragon. We're working on this one tomorrow morning. This is a Minotaur. That works. Yeah, he'll have wings. Yeah. Und. Yeah. Couple with a reach here. This is a skeleton pirate. A Monkey Island styled pirate skeleton. Snowman? Hey, we all gotta start somewhere, my friend. Once upon a time, a long time ago, all I could make was a snowman too. There's another dragon we got in the works here. So this is a blue dragon. I am offering for free class, starts on Sunday. Just tune into the stream. Hey, thanks a lot, Doomfru. Have a good one, my man. Tune in on Sunday, and I'll be walking you guys through start to finish how to sculpt a character from start to finish. All you gotta do is tune in and follow along. And I promise no matter what level of experience you have, you'll produce something that you can be happy about. Will it be your best work you've ever done? Or that you will ever do? No. But it'll be something that you can definitely be happy about. And it'll look good, so... Join us, Skeleton Snowman. And here's a bust of a D&D character in the works. He's very close to finish this one. And I got a chess set I'm working on right now. This is Teacup soldier reporting for duty. Here's another pirate. We just started to add clothing to him. This will be Captain Sabretooth, if anyone's familiar. We'll be holding up some poker cards. How often will you be doing stream classes, or is it just this Sunday? It's 10 Sundays long. It'll be a start to finish piece. 2 hours each Sunday. So you have time in between to kind of catch up. This soldier's on Pinterest. Oh, the bust that I'm doing? That's cool. That's sweet. Made it on Pinterest. All right. Hey, thanks for sharing there, Pogus. Appreciate it. It's a type of polymer clay called Cosclay. The captain is going with the new Twitch regulation, so one boot. Nudity required. You can't stream in the art section unless there's no clothing. New Twitch regulation. Jeez. Jeez. That was actually a very good thing for me, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was a really good 2 days. Lots of support, lots of new viewers coming in. Just for doing what I'm doing right here, you know? So as crazy as it was, it ultimately was a good thing for the art section at the end of the day. A lot of new foot traffic coming through. Put us on the map for a moment, you know? Okay, let's see here. Gotta think of how we want this to be posed. I feel like the fingers are a little bit too long in the frame. Huh? Let's check. It's actually about right. Those mind games, those eyeball mind games. Just looks weird because it's all Skeletor-like. Right. Once they get their meatiness to them, then it'll be different. No, it heats up, or it's already hardened. Everything's hardened except this frame for the hand we're adding, and these collars on the boots. So you can work with it in layers, but yeah, this is already it's already hardened. It's one of the nice things about this material is you can kind of work with it in a layered format like this. All right. That hand will get locked in, baked in place just like that. And then we'll be able to remove this roll and sculpt the actual hand and arm, just like it is over here. Let's see. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, thank you, Raiders, everybody that's new that came in today. Yes, use Cosclay if you can. So Cosclay is the polymer clay I use. It's user friendly, so that it's not like other materials that you have to like level up to the professional clay. You know, you can just start using that stuff right away. It's gonna be the most user friendly. And what makes this brand different or special is, so here's a hardened piece. When after it's cured, after it's baked, it's flexible like rubber. See that? So it's like a dense rubber material instead of being like a brittle plastic material, which other polymer clays are like. It's flexible, so that just means things just can't break. You can make really delicate features and pieces of hair and all kinds of stuff that would normally break in any other type of material. So that's what I would recommend that you get. Exclamation Clay will get you where you need to go. So, and join the Discord. There's a list of materials for the upcoming class there. That's also where you can share your work for feedback. But anyways, I'm at the end of my day, folks. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Tomorrow morning, I'll be working on the Minotaur for the morning stream, and the evening stream will be this mouse fella right here. The mouse. Which I think we'll be building the body for that. But yeah, lots of new folks coming in today. I really appreciate it. So hope to see you all guys back here again real soon. And I do stream quite a bit, so, and we work on a different project for each kind of section of the week. So every time you tune in, you probably see something different. So 3 days until sculpting class. That's right. That's right. Join us. Anyways, hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night. I'm gonna find somebody to raid here real quick. Let me find somebody to raid. Oh, yeah, okay. We're gonna lock in over on Kick, we're gonna lock in a host to my man, Mr. ZB. Me and ZB have known each other for like 10 years over on Twitch side, so he's a funny guy. He's a character. But we'll go ahead and get you guys sent over there. And over on Twitch, let's see what we're gonna raid. What we're gonna raid on Twitch. Let's see. Oh, we could raid Carson, or maybe Carson, or the science stream. Yeah, you know what, let's go raid science streams. They're good people. All right. Let's Let's go see some science streams. All right. Till next time, my friends. Bye-bye.